Hey guys, welcome to the Warriors versus Sydney Roosters round 4 preview. I'm going to go through the team list for both teams, give my thoughts, go through the key players for both teams, strengths and weaknesses, and give a score prediction and a first try scorer prediction. So let's get into it. So at fullback for the Warriors is Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. On the wing is David Fusitu'a, Adam Pompey, and in the centres this week, replacing injured Peter Hiku, is Marcelo Montoya. On the wing is Ken Mamalo, and in the halves are Cody Nikorima and Sean O'Sullivan. At prop is Adam Fanua-Blake, Wade Egan at hooker, Bunty Afoz at prop with Elias Katoa and Bailey Sirenen in the second row, with Tohu Harris at lock. On to the benches, Jazz Tavanga, Ben Murdoch-Masila, Leeson Armel, and Jack Murchie. So that's the Warriors 17. And the reserves are Tom Ali, Paul Turner, Kane Evans, and Rocco Berry. So that's the full Warriors team. Now to the Sydney Roosters, James Tedesco, Daniel Tupou, Josh Morris, Joseph Manu, Brett Morris. In the halves this week are Drew Hutchinson and Sam Walker. And at prop is Isaac Liu, Freddie Lussick's the hooker, and Siwa Tokiaho's the prop. In the second row is Angus Crichton, Siti Turpanua, and Victor Radley. So that's the 13 for the Roosters. Onto the bench is Matt Ikavalu, Jared Wairiwa-Hargreaves, Nat Butcher, and Fletcher Baker. And in the reserves for the Roosters, Egan Butcher, Ben Masaliki, Joseph Sawali, and the I can't say the other name. So yeah, that's the Roosters team. So going through the Roosters lineup, I think that's a pretty decent team, although they've lost a lot of players. And new halves this week, obviously Luke Keary's out, so big blow there for the Roosters. Yeah, interesting team for the Roosters, still pretty interesting team. I think the key players for the Roosters, now it's obviously going to be James Tedesco, Daniel Tupou, Josh Morris, Joseph Manu, they're all key players for the Roosters. And you got Jared Wairiwa-Hargreaves coming off the bench, so it's a very strong Roosters lineup, even though they've lost a lot of players through the injuries. So, yeah, as for the Warriors lineup, now it's pretty much the same lineup, except there is no Peter Hiku due to injury. He's out for a month due to an injury. So, yeah, I'm looking at the Warriors lineup, and it's still a pretty strong lineup. Key players for the Warriors, obviously, you got Roger Tuivasa-Sheck with the big game last week, Adam Fanua-Blake, Cody Nikorima as well, Ben Murdoch-Masila, they're all key players for the Warriors. And yes, so going through some of the guys' comments here, this is a great game that you can win. Jai's NRL stuff. Yeah, definitely. I think we're a good chance here with all the injuries. Going through another comment. Rich says this will be the best. This will be the team test we need where we're at early in the season. Yeah, definitely. I love your channel. Cheers. So going through those key players for the Warriors and the Roosters. Obviously, the Warriors have a very strong lineup. I think we've got a better lineup than the Roosters, to be honest. I think our team's much better, and we've got a good chance to win this. So what I think is going to happen during this game, I think the important thing is that we get off to a better start in the first half, so we're not chasing the game. So like second half, we don't want to be chasing like last week. Make sure we get off to a good start, and we possibly could upset the Roosters. So for me in this game, now I think the Warriors can possibly pull it off. I think they can possibly pull off an upset here. Yeah, I've got the Warriors to win, actually. I think the Warriors can win this. I think the Warriors will win this by around about 8 points, 20 28 points to 20 over the Roosters. First try scorer, I think, for the Warriors will be. I'm going to go with Bunty Afoa, first try scorer for the Warriors. Actually, going to go for Bunty Afoa. Jordan Clark's his thoughts on Joseph Sully making his debut. Yeah, interesting. I reckon it's going to be interesting. It says he's named. So he's named in the. Where is he named? I can't find it. Sorry. Oh yeah, he's in the reserves. So yeah, I don't know if he'll play, but he's named in the reserves. So if he gets a start, it will be interesting. But at the moment, it says he's named in reserves, so I'm not sure. But he could go well. Just don't know. Agree, Bunty will score. Yeah. My first try scorer is Bunty Afoa. My score predictions: the Warriors 28 points to 20. I reckon the Warriors can get their third win in a row, and if we can go 3 wins and 1 loss, that'd be great. It'd be great because we've beaten 2 contenders like the Raiders last week. That was a good win, and then if we can beat the Roosters and go 3-1, that'll be great as well. So we're beating the contenders, the teams that always up the top of the table. So I've got the Warriors to win over the Roosters, and I reckon they'll get up over the Roosters. So that's my preview for the Warriors versus the Roosters round 4 game. Now, originally I usually have a guest on to do a preview with me, but this week I'm doing it on my own. So next week I'm hopefully going to get someone on to do it for the Warriors versus the Manly Seagulls. So my preview of the Warriors Seagulls next week, hopefully I'll have a guest on to do that with me. So yeah, that's my preview between the Warriors and the Roosters. Thanks guys for watching this live preview, and I'll see you guys soon.